Everybody, Larry, Fort Worth Memories Museum and Groups, and YouTube at Fort Worth Memories. See if we're live yet. Yeah, here we are. Let me style the video. So today is Friday, May 16th. Won't be another hot one today. We started at 5:30 this morning. Okay, Friday, May 16th. Tell everybody good morning. And we're going to share it to the regular internet, and then we're already on YouTube. Come on. Memories, live videos, and messages. Okay, Marilyn's in, Jeannie's in, Carolyn is in, Brittany's in, Aaron's in, James is in. Okay, so yesterday was, we got a new Medicare sponsor. That's the quickest we've recruited a new sponsor, I believe. Maybe not, but it was about 2 hours and 30 minutes when we had a new sponsor. And they are on our, they've been members on our group, and said that he's been wanting to help be a sponsor anyway. So hold on, I'm getting a message here. Oh, that's not, that's the South Texas. Hold on. That doesn't pertain to us. So anyway, Chasen Smith, it's American Senior Benefits of North Texas, is one of the partners, and the other one is Andrew Wallace. And Andrew Wallace is related to Quincy Wallace, who owns Fred's Texas. Small world. But Andrew was here, and we had one of our members that was here that was just visiting, Ike, and he and Andrew talked for a pretty good while. I guarantee you Andrew knows his business upside and down. So if you have any issues with Medicare, this guy don't have to stop and look him up. He knows it in his head. So today I hope I have an interview. I know this lady's coming. I just don't know if I can interview her, because I think I can, but she's coming to pick up a car. Hold on. And her name is I already answered that. Kristen Sleeper. Okay? Kristen, Kristen, Sleeper. Sleeper. Now, you Google her, and there she is. And her job, she works for Brooke. She is the person in charge of the U.S. Department of Agricultural Office of the Undersecretary for Natural Resources and Environmental Deputy Undersecretary. She is over forestry So I'm hoping that she will let me interview her. If nothing else, I'll have my picture taken with her. Kristin, Kristin, Sleeper, Sleeper. She looks real young too. She went to Yale University School of Forestry and Environmental Studies. She went to Michigan State Environmental Biology and Zoology. She did some work with Senator Tim Sheehy, State Energy and Natural Resources, House Agricultural Committee, National Association of Forest Owners. So, if y'all remember, I don't even know who told me this, but maybe it was the news. All of these forest fires in California, you remember somebody saying that they left, like they didn't clean up all of the stuff. I don't even know what you would call that. But that's what keeps these fires going. In other words, kind of like a pile of something that's real flammable is all over. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll research it more and be able to tell you what that's called, but I think President Trump even said if they would have removed all of that stuff, those fires wouldn't keep going. So if she lets me interview her, I'm going to ask her about that. So today is Friday. It's going to be a hot day, but beautiful. Good news for Rosie. She got the attorneys sent her a text message yesterday, and so she's got her green card. It's all gone through now, so she doesn't have to worry about. She wasn't worried anyway. They gave her a 18-month deal to let the paperwork, which we filed while she was in jail. So anyway, so she got that. She's good. We're eating at Chicken Salad Chick, if that's the name of it. It's out on Camp Bowie. I'll post it. They got good food out there. I think all of y'all really enjoy it. Well, I can't. It's Aaron. It's called Chicken Salad Chick, and it's out there on Camp Bowie next to Campese's. It's running up and down the page. Okay, so let's do the sponsors while we're. Scott doesn't have the new Medicare sponsor up yet, but I've already posted their card. Start at the bottom of the list. Yellow Snake Horses, Brazos River Ranch. About an hour's drive. You go down 20, exit Millsap. You're out in the country down on the Brazos. You won't believe how good that feels too. You can ride horses for a couple hours for $75. Where are you going to beat that deal? And you do not have to be a seasoned or experienced horseback rider. Eric Walsh, he is in the real estate business. He's also on the board of directors of Larry's Kids. Dub Peacock, A-Bird, AC, and heating. So if your heat and air unit is making noises that you don't normally hear or whatever, not putting out what you think it should, call Dub's company and let them get somebody out there to check it. Dana Lang, she is in the real estate business. Her company is Dana Sells Cowtown. Catchy name. She is very knowledgeable about history of Fort Worth, and she prides herself on driving fast cars. As a teenager, and now as she doesn't break the law. She likes a car that's got a little power to it. Pat and Richard Carr, Dickie Carr Sand and Gravel, super people. Always first to jump in and help somebody if they need help. They were the first people, group, organization, business to write a check for $5,000 for Larry's kids last year. Steve Coburn, Coburn's Catering. You cannot have an event that's too large. They do the stock show every year. That's probably 100,000 people or more. So call Steve and tell him what kind of party you're having or whatever, and he'll give you be sure and tell all of our sponsors you're a member, or use my name. Fort Worth Lumber, they're out on I-35 South. It's a huge operation out there. It's a big lumber yard. They've got very knowledgeable people out there that if you've got questions, building, plans, materials, they can take care of it. Kristen Sleeper is her name. Oh yeah, no. She's awful young. I don't know how old she is, but she couldn't be much out of her 20s, I don't think. But she's got a pretty dang good resume. Anyway, Fort Worth Lumber Company. They've been involved with our bicycle giveaway for many, more than any other sponsor. And they've been sponsors on our group for years and years. K-Ranch Roofing. Jorge Hernandez is the owner. Bree is the office manager. So if you're not sure, or if you even think that you got some kind of roof damage from all these storms, high wind, hail, all of that, call and Bree will set up an appointment that's good for you and good for them, and they'll come out and they'll inspect your roof, and they don't charge you anything for that. So it doesn't cost you anything to find out if your roof needs help. Brandon Cross Electric. They were voted DFW's favorites. Great group. Brandon's a good guy, a long-time member. So if you have any electrical issues, don't mess with electricity. Call Cross Electric. Jenny Stewart, State Farm Insurance. In my opinion, it's just my opinion, State Farm, Allstate, Farmers, I've used them all over the years. They're all A1 companies. You're looking for the one that offers the same coverage at the best price. So it costs you nothing to call, if you're not using State Farm, to call Jenny's team and find out if you can save money. I don't care if it's $25 a month, that adds up. It'll buy dog food at the end of the year. Old South Pancake House, 1501 South University Drive is one of the locations. It's open 24/7. Rex Benson is the owner. Old South has been in the Benson family since 1962. There's another location in Burleson, and they close at 9 or 10 at night, but the one on University is 24/7. Do what? Yes, a long time ago they had a location in Haltom City, but that's been closed for many years. Okay, Optimist Club of Fort Worth. Jeff Norman heads up that particular Optimist Club. They always sell Christmas trees on the front side of Farrington Field. We give away bicycles on the back side of Farrington Field. But they do a lot of great stuff for kids, both male and female, and they give us a Christmas tree every year, free gratis. Those trees probably cost $150, $200. Charlie Guerin's Railhead Barbecue. Charlie is our state rep. He also is on the board of directors of Larry's Kids. He's very, very passionate about it. We eat often at Railhead, so go over there and have a good lunch. They got, on Saturday, they have half, or I think it's a half chicken plate special. I think it's Saturdays and Wednesdays. Raines Plumbing, that's a family-owned plumbing business. They pride themselves in their reputation and their work, and believe me, it's A1. All of our members that have used them have gave them a great recommendation. I'm getting messages from 3 different devices. They're no longer sponsored. Tri-State Dent. Jason and his crew, they'll come to you. They do hail damage, door dings, minor dents. Been in business for years and years and years. Their work is good. If they can work with you on your deductible, they will do that also. Rex's Bar and Grill is in the old Macaroni Grill next to Old South on South University Drive. It is the premier sports bar, maybe in the state. I don't know how much he spent, but it's a bunch. Swartz and Hanson are our architecture sponsors. They've been involved in our bicycle giveaway for many, many, many years. They're also been longtime sponsors on our group. If you want to become a sponsor, it's very reasonable. It's $1,500 a year. It helps defray some of the cost of this museum and the operation. If I haven't talked about your particular field of business, jump on board, just call me. Stroud Auto Supply. Danny Stroud and his wife, they are second generation, because I bought auto parts there when I was 15, so that was Danny's dad. But you very rarely see a independent auto supply go head to head with O'Reilly's, AutoZone, all of those national companies. Phelps Family Auto Care, Burleson area. Great reputation. They've got a lot of business from people in Fort Worth and in Burleson. I met with Mike and his wife. Great people. G2 Garage is in the White Settlement area. I'm going to go down a little bit. Chris and his team over there, they also have lots of customers from Fort Worth and from White Settlement. But they are super people and ready, willing, and able to get on your vehicle as soon as you drop it off. Dickie Carr is Richard Carr's nephew. His company is called Grateful for Your Trees. Now, he can do anything to do with trees, believe me. You can call him out there and say, hey, Dickie, I want that big oak over there cut down. Then I want to make firewood out of it, and they'll do it. They do landscaping, fences, all type of haul-off, demolition work, sells firewood. I mean, they do it all. Dickie Carr, Richard Carr's nephew. Call him up. They need business, just like everybody. Fort Worth Florist, Jeanette and her team. I've not had one bad thing said, and they've done a lot of orders for Fort Worth Memories members. So if you need flowers for funerals, weddings, just for whatever, give them a call. They're out on Camp Bowie Boulevard West. But you can do it all over the phone. Stinger's Bar and Grill in Azle. That's in the old Mark Dean barbecue store, for those of you who remember that. And it's a fantastic place. They've got great finger foods plus all the rest. So give them go over there and holler at them. I'm going to get over there maybe this weekend. All the Blue Mountain cafes, there's 5 of them. I guarantee you, every one of them, it's the same quality, same. They're consistent on their food, and they give you the bigger portion. I don't know how they make any money doing that. I get that meatloaf over there, and it's enough for 2 meals. I promise you. Alpha Design and Build is Lance Sanders. He is a remodeler. They do commercial and residential. He can remodel your home or your business, or he can put a second story on it if you want. So you got to give him a call, though. 817-229-1546. Scott Sumner is our IT guru. He can build you a website or solve any technical issues you've got. What is that one? Hold on, I gotta go up one more. There I am. Winstead Paint and Body, they're on White Settlement Road. I've personally been doing business with them 40 years. Way before Clay had it, but Clay has taken that to a higher level. They're on White Settlement Road, 1 block west of Roberts Cutoff. Thank you. Kristen Sleeper. So, in about a week, we're going to read the names of that Stripling's Honor Roll plaque. 88 people that worked at Stripling's went to World War II. Only one lost his life, David Hilburn. All the rest of them came back safe. That plaque is made out of solid bronze, weighs 202 pounds, or 220 pounds. Some of the names are, there's some of the names. So if you're anybody in your family that worked at Stripling's during World War II, you might come by or message me and let's see if their name is on that plaque. Those are all heroes. You can see there's 3 of the Striplings on there. So this plaque hung in the downtown Stripling store from 1947 to 1977. It now is in Fort Worth Memories Museum. Okay, I got somebody else. Thank you for everybody that responded to the Medicare insurance alert that I needed a sponsor. Got it solved in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Check in hand, done deal. Okay, I will talk to y'all. Rosie and I are going to try to get out of here about 1 o'clock today. So, and if I get the interview with Kristen, in any event, I'm going to have my picture made with her, but I'm going to try to do the interview, and we're going to find out what all that forestry job entails. I love interviewing those people that are in. When I interviewed Newt Gingrich 2 times, it was amazing the information they know. So, okay, I'm going to sign off for a little bit. Love all of you. Don't forget, treat everybody like you want to be treated. And if we all do that, we're not going to have a problem. We are over 1 million people, and that's because everybody pitches in. If you're confined to your home, you still are part of our growth. Pray for us. But if we all start being more respectful to each other, caring about each other, our city will just keep growing. And please don't say, we don't need any more people. Yes, we do. Just educate them on the way that we do things here, and if they don't want to do that, that's fine. Nothing to get upset about. We move a little slower over here. We take a little longer to maybe get some things done, but we're always the same. We're consistent. I had a guy one time call me and say, y'all a bunch of country hicks. And I said, yes, sir, and we're proud of it. So, be kind to everybody. I mean, whether they agree with your politics or their politics or whatever, you just need to be kind to, just treat people like you want to be treated, and you ain't going to have no problem. Where's the first camera? There we are. Okay, I think tomorrow we might have some rain, but then I think it's only a chance for one day. We're eating at Chicken Salad Chick. The Rangers are playing pretty good ball. The Cowboys are in mini camp, so we'll have that headache to deal with shortly. Another year of disappointment. Maybe, maybe not. Troy Aikman said we're going to win the Super Bowl, so I Googled that yesterday. He said that was kind of a joke. So, I was going to say Troy really went out on the ledge on that one, but who knows? I remember the year that the Texas Rangers traded or cut Pudge Rodriguez, said he's washed up, he'll never be a catcher again. The Florida Marlins picked him up, and that next year they won the World Series, and Pudge Rodriguez was the highest paid player on the team. So it can be done. All right, gotta go. Gotta go out here and help the girls. See